What's up, guys? Welcome back to Big Yogi'Z Garage. Today I got Jack Hernandez. What's up, Jack?
How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Good.
We're about to we're at the old Gallo D Oro. We're gonna pour a little drink. Me and Jack, we're gonna have a drink. We're gonna talk about the rise and fall of Gallo D Oro. You know, Jack, he wanted to bring something really exciting and new to the city of Toledo, but a lot of stuff happened. He got a bunch of papers right here. He wanted to reach out. He reached out to me. He wanted to talk about a bunch of stuff, but to me, I don't want to just talk about the bad stuff too, Jack. I want to talk about your, like, the dream, the stuff that the things that you really wanted to bring to Toledo.
That vision.
Yeah, your vision, but maybe, you know, shit happened, you know. So explain to me exactly, okay, what was your vision to bring something cool to Toledo?
My intentions were like, you know, entertainment.
Yeah, cheers. Okay.
Entertainment. Entertainment. You know, give local artists an opportunity, you know, to show out.
Yeah.
And I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did it. You know, the restaurant part, zero experience. You know, I had zero experience. You know, I had somebody, you know, run the restaurant. You know,
Yeah.
I was entertainment. That was like what I wanted to do. You know, yeah, the restaurant's a plus. Don't get me wrong. But entertainment was, you know, in this part of town, entertainment was not too much of like going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I did start that, you know what I'm saying, flying artists from Texas, people was liking it.
Yeah.
People was liking it, you know, inboxing me, messaging me like, hey, you know, when are you gonna have that? You know, we got parties of 30s, 40s. So I'm like, shit, yeah, you know, I mean, it was addicting, you know. So once I started it, now I wanted to do it, you know. So I mean, you know, first 2 months were great, you know what I'm saying? We did big numbers, and you know, then you got, you know, I mean, you run into your issues, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everything good lasts forever.
Yeah.
Not everything lasts forever.
But like, okay, but let's talk about it. You had CNN Mikey here. You had Andy Joe Taylor. You had all kinds of LH homies, F1,
Kumba Kings.
Kumba Kings.
Kumba Kings.
What was the guy from
Juan Gotti.
Juan Gotti, and then a bunch of local artists, LH homies, BH Broken Heart Boy, all kinds of people.
I was in talks with Chingo Bling, like, man, let's do this, you know, do it, comedy club, you know, I'll host it. You know, start flying in comedians, and that's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
So okay, go ahead.
And then you know, you got your like I said, you hit the ball, you know.
Where it all the restaurant part is where because you're not good at restaurants, so you had to tie yourself with someone knowledgeable into restaurants. Tell me a little bit about how you went on to how did you find the guy you were talking about to. How did you find someone to help you run your restaurant?
Well, I went to his place a few times, you know, he had asked me for a loan or whatever, and he seemed like a pretty good dude, you know. I helped him out with the loan, you know, even though he didn't, you know, finish paying me, you know. That's long story short, it's not even, you know, we partnered up, like I said, we started doing good numbers. You know what I'm saying? The numbers were great. Like, no, we was like, damn, like, 80,000, 70, whatever it was. Like we was doing pretty good. And then, you know, the fucking problem started. You know, and you know, I'm looking at all these comments. People be commenting and you know, leaving like stupid stuff like
on social media.
Yeah,
like negative reviews.
Yeah, negative reviews and. I'm like, don't you guys understand that what I was doing was not negative? Yeah. You know, I was doing something positive. Yeah. You know, and that's usually your own race that you know that brings you down. You know, and they, you know, it's just not little things that they were saying. It's just stuff that, you know, getting personal, like going messaging me, oh, you know, you're broke and that's why you're going down. I'm reading all this like. The fuck, like, I mean,
I seen you doing a lot of good things, man. Like, even though, like, you were trying to do something positive for, like, entertainment, the restaurant was doing good. There's always people that, like, try to bring up something you did in the back in the day or something maybe you weren't 100% perfect. They can't just focus on the things you're doing now. and like seeing like, even with me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People, it's still hard for someone to focus on like what I'm doing now, because like we change. We're trying to create something different for our kids, for our family, but not everyone sees that.
Not everybody sees
Not everyone
that.
sees that. So where did the problems actually start? Like, did it start like people stealing from the business, or was it like social media? Because I know you were doing a lot of positive social media. I seen the numbers was going up, bro.
So like when we was doing pretty good, you know, the numbers are good. You know, I don't know if people know about, you know, you got bank accounts, you know, you got checks, you got debit cards, whatever.
Yeah.
And of course, being the owner or whatever, like, you know, the bigger contributor or the investor, I'm gonna run the numbers, you know.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of inconsistencies in the numbers from one month to another, you know. And that's when, you know, I start.
Yeah. You start doing your research.
Yeah, doing my research. And
what was the first thing you found?
The first thing I found was on 9/17, 2023, a purchase of $746 of tortillas was made. So I'm like, it's common. I'm not upset. That's 25 boxes. Okay. 25 times 30 packs. So that's should last us for 3-4 months. You know, it is.
They're gonna be in the freezer.
Yeah.
You're gonna put them in the freezer.
2 weeks later.
So there's a check for.
2 weeks later, the guy comes back and is like, hey, somebody wrote a check for another $750. I'm like, what the fuck? So all this adds up to fucking 56 boxes of tortillas. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, hold up.
$755.
That's 57 boxes of tortillas. So I'm like,
$1,500 in tortillas within 2 weeks.
14 days exactly. So I'm like, okay, so now I gotta look into what's going on. I go to the refrigerator. There's only like 15 boxes. So I'm like, I go to the person, I'm like, hey, what's going on? Why so many boxes? Oh, well, I'm saving them for a rainy day, or what did he say? I think he said he got them fronted when we opened, and then when the guy came, he was like, well, we need the money for the first ones. In 2 weeks when we come back later, we're gonna need the money for those. So there's no way us running the numbers that we're gonna fucking run through 56 boxes of tortillas and in a 2 week period.
And right in the beginning too,
yes, right? Not in a 2 month period, not in a fucking 3 month period, but in a exactly 14-day period. Yeah. 56 boxes of tortillas. So I'm like, all right, red flags. And talk to the person. He's like, hey, I let it go. I'd rather do business instead of, arguing amongst ourselves. It's not good for business.
He kind of talked out of it, but did you believe him or no?
I mean, you gotta put it behind you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want to continue to do good, you gotta, focus. Yeah. On the good.
You just wanted him to know that you seen something crazy. You was like, hey, I seen this. You know what I mean?
Second thing, 2 months later, I get one of my kitchen workers comes, hey, you need to go in your cameras and go at 3 p.m. And this is just, I'm letting you know. So I'm like, what the fuck's he talking about? So I go on the cameras and shit. Then I'm going through the videos, and I see his companion taking boxes of meat from the back. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, so I contact him. Like, what's going on? Like, oh, well, we borrowed some food. Well, actually, they lent us some food from the other location. So I want to make this clear. Both locations were not connected. Yeah. The man, when I approached the man, it was a business deal among us. It was just verbally, nothing on paper, just verbally. Like, hey, let's open up this, shut that place down. Let's make it this name. You know what I'm saying? The logo, everything that in this restaurant, me, paintings, fucking tables, like all me. Yeah. So I didn't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying?
Because he had a restaurant, the same name, but it was like a taqueria or something.
No liquor license.
No liquor license. And then you two kind of combined together and opened this restaurant.
This from right here, like from here on, was me.
Okay.
Entertainment.
All the entertainment part was you.
Liquor license.
He was supposed to take care of the restaurant part.
You restaurant. So, like I said, everything.
But did you guys go in 50-50 on the money too? You were the main money guy for this whole project, restaurant
He
and.
contributed. I'm not gonna say
he contributed, but you were the main guy.
Yes.
Okay.
So right there, you see, like, I got a lot to lose. You know? He don't got nothing to lose. So there you see, like the issue right there. Well, man, if the guy makes fucking 30,000-40,000 a month, he's not gonna notice 1,500 or 2,000.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, as me being a beginner in this and running the numbers through the bar, through the restaurant, I had to. You know what I'm saying? I had to look into how the kitchen's doing.
Yeah, and your wife, she knows a lot about the numbers and stuff.
She got degrees.
Yeah.
She got bachelor's degrees on it.
So does she help you with that kind of stuff?
She was working here.
Yeah.
She had her office and everything. And she was the first one with, like, hey, you need to look at this. The numbers are not right. So I'm looking at the number like, what the fuck, like, and again, I didn't make a big deal about it. Let's just, I know what you're doing, stop. You know what I'm saying? You need to shut that place down. Yeah, I got you. Nah. And this right here, evidence. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not on fucking Facebook, you know what I'm saying, putting out evidence. Hey, I know what I know. You know what I'm saying? And he knows what he knows. But 3 weeks ago, fucking writes this fucking thing on his business page. Yeah. To our beloved customers, audience, surrounding neighbors, although we typically would not choose not to engage in stuff like this because we would go against our professional work ethic and the reputation we work hard to build, it brought to our attention that there is a false statement circulating the web. We ask you to please not financially support or comment or go on this fake post to our workers, blah, 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 blah. We recently, on Slovenia, he's talking about us, recently closed, and now the guy that I stopped, there's a video, I'm gonna show you the video. I stalked the guy, which is me, I'm the old owner. The picture shows him carrying a bag full of clothes. All
right, so what was the reason that he wrote all that? Because there's a guy that...
So I picked up my daughters from school, and they wanted to eat, I think it was Taco Bell. And I was on Secor, and I passed, and I see a guy walking, but I seen my logo. Like, the guy had my logo, and he was wearing a cap. So I turned around, and I knew who it was. He tried to say on the thing that, that was one of our workers on Slovenia. He's never worked on Slovenia. We got all the paper. That man never worked on Slovenia. He was actually one of his workers, and he was walking with a bag full of clothes or whatever it was. Dude, being from what he is, what I'm saying? He's been here for a couple of years, he should have a car. Being your main cook, at least a bike, what I'm saying? Me being me, I stopped. I got my daughters, what I'm saying? I got my daughter, I stopped. Hey, you need a ride? Are you cool? What I'm saying? I was like, no, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
What I'm saying? It's all in video, go ahead and post it, whatever.
Yeah.
No necesitas ray, güey. No necesitas ray. ¿Estás seguro que no necesitas ray? Sí. No, creo que ya casi. ¿Eh? No, creo que casi ya voy. Okay. Bueno, gracias. All right. And I'm looking at all these comments,
What did he say that you did? Okay,
so
because I seen the video, all you did was you said in Spanish, you asked him if he wanted to ride, and then you just video that he had your hat,
the logo, yeah.
That's all I seen on the video.
So
what did he say you did?
So the post says that I approached him and I was laughing at him, insulting him, harassing him. Now because he's working for them now. Yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck is this guy? Is this guy on drugs or something? So as an immigrant minor that speaks no English, he got nervous and decided to walk faster. When the old employer intentionally attempted to run him over, yes, we are now helping him get in communication with the authorities, taking this to the next level. Since we have pictures of the license plates and proof of what happened, please, we ask that you do not send money or share this fake post that's going around. He is hurt he is trying to hurt our business.
Okay, but like, okay, that guy, you didn't threaten him because I seen the video.
No.
As long as like that video you showed me, you asked him in Spanish. So
And I didn't know.
So you weren't even asking him like to be like you weren't asking him in English. So why would he be nervous? You asked him in Spanish.
So
you weren't right.
I didn't know like my daughter. My daughter likes to record stuff, so that's a good thing she did. So when we left, like this came out, whatever. She's like, Dad, you know I recorded that. I'm like, what? Yeah, when I passed you the phone to record the cap, I had recorded the previous stuff. So no, that's not true, Dad. I read what he wrote, and that guy's crazy. That's my daughter talking. Yeah. So I'm like, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'll contact the lawyer, whatever. My lawyer.
Did they ever press charges on you for that?
No, I mean it's
of
false.
Course. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
like,
this guy got I think probably 1 or 2 more strikes on you know, if he messes up, you know, he's only here on a work permit. You know what I'm saying? You got 1 or 2 more times to mess up. You know, you Google his name, you know, it's all his shit's on social media. You Google my name, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's fine. But you Google his name, you know, you don't see what he's doing on my shit, you know what I'm saying? I've been to prison or whatever, but not for what he does, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, all you people commenting and shit, like you need to do your research.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Show me a little bit. Okay, so show me some proof of what he did and what happened. Like, okay, so you ended up firing him, right?
So inspection day.
Why? Okay, yeah, tell me about
inspection day. I didn't know.
You didn't pass the inspection, right?
The inspection was crazy.
Yeah. So tell me what happened.
So inspection was like, hey, you know, I had an employer here that you know, that was working here for me. Actually, I had two different employers, you know, and this employer was like, hey, you know, I'm quitting. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking away, whatever, for such reasons. And so like, all right, you know what I mean, go ahead. And, you know, week or 2 later, he tries to come back like, hey, you know, can I get my job back, whatever. And, you know, I never decided on it. So, you know, that's one separate story, one separate incident. You know, another employer, which was my main cook, you know, my main cook right here, was here doing the inspection. You know, the health department came and, quote this, health department calls me like, hey, why do you got all these people calling on you? I'm like, why? What are you talking about? Like, well, we had 4 separate calls, like, talking about you need to go and Gallo D Oro, you know, and inspect them. Like, basically, like, you know, trying to fuck me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
somebody's
like, and it's not 2 or 3 different calls, like 4 or 5 different calls. And so I'm like, I mean, what do you need to know? Like, you can come here anytime you want, you know what I'm saying? So she came, you know, them knowing, being in the kitchen for so long, I'm not blaming them. No, as what I was, you know, I take full responsibility.
Okay.
I couldn't be here all day. You know, I got a family, so, you know, 2 hours a day. You know, I can't make sure every fucking, you know, everything's clean. Yeah. That's what I pay you guys for. I'm saying I'm paying you guys to do this. And I mean, if the job was, I take the fault. You know what I'm saying? Because it all starts from me. Yeah. You know, as you know, you don't see me. Hey, I'm gonna blame this person. No. I take full responsibility, and of course, you know, people talking shit. I'm gonna talk shit back. Yeah. You know, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? People like, oh, don't do that. You know, you look bad. Okay, yeah, I look bad, but at the same time, nobody invested what I invested. You know what I'm saying? All you motherfuckers talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Making comments. Hey, get the facts right. You know what I'm saying? There's facts behind this. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you think I haven't been sued yet? I got, he's seen it. Yeah. He's seen it.
So what happened during the inspection?
So during the inspection,
you said the guy had, what happened? Like, he worked here and he came with the one owner guy.
So when
the investor guy
when the other investor left, he stayed. You know,
the cook stayed.
The cook stayed. So during inspection, he was here. You know all what you're supposed to do. You know the temperatures. You know why they weren't done. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? 2-3 days later, you know, this is inspection day. This is inspection day right here, right here. No, he quit the next day.
And then they're taking pictures together.
That's crazy. No, now, if you guys want to say like, hey, you know, it's a dirty place, whatever. You've been here a few times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This place has never been dirty.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a lot of stuff that was not right. So I knew about the inspection. You know, they got a hold of me like, hey, you know, you failed inspection. So I'm like, fuck, you know, what can we do to make it better? So another employer is like, hey, these are the things we need to do. We got them right. You know what I'm saying? She came back, you know, they don't post about the positive stuff. Yeah. They're going to post about the negative stuff. So I'm assuming the person that wasn't welcome back to work here goes on anonymous and grabs the reports. You know, he gets the reports, he posts them on nosy people in Toledo, whatever.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of these fake ass motherfuckers under fake profiles talking shit. Talking shit like oh, these dirty plays and this and that. That don't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? That right there, like, yeah, I shouldn't have engaged in it. I shouldn't have give feedback. You know what I'm saying? But hey, when you invest as much as I invested in this place, like, come on, man. Like, you got, you know, come on.
Yeah, because you want to know what's going on. So okay, so the guy, the day after the inspection, he calls you and he quits.
He didn't come to work.
The cook?
He didn't come to work.
So you feel that he helped sabotage the inspection?
So I mean,
is that what you're feeling?
I feel like these pictures that were taken afterwards.
Yeah.
That's a celebration. That's a celebration right there.
Yeah.
That's not fucking
sad because they got a job or because they.
That's a celebration. You know, if it's like that, it's like.
So this was a day after the inspection.
That's 3 days after an inspection. So that's all the dates are on under post.
Okay, so but let me get it straight. So the one guy, you call him stealing, right? And then you fire him. And then the cook stays, and then the cook on the inspection, he helps like sabotage the inspection, and then the cook quits. And then they're hanging out together?
Yeah, so when I asked him, what's your relationship with this person?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't talk to him, like me and him don't talk no more, blah, blah. Okay, so you want to keep working here? Like,
okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't question him about the pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just let it go. You know what I'm saying? So if anything does go to like fucking court or whatever, hey, this guy was here on inspection day. You know what I'm saying? We failed inspection in a very bad way. Not just a couple fucking bad things that were here. We failed inspection in a very bad way. For you to go and take pictures with the guy that, you know, got fired or walked away, whatever you want. I mean, come on. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out what's going on.
Okay, so why did he walk? Okay, well, I remember the tortilla thing, but then you said you call him like with like bottles. I seen that on Facebook. That was like your last draw, right?
So the last draw came to we had a band here, and
I think you had Gotti, right?
I want to say it was Juan Gotti or a Mexican band. I'm not sure.
Maybe
so it was packed.
I think it was the Mexican band.
So we had a full house, and so sometimes like, you know, if you got authority, you know, you could sell bottles. You know,
if there's like a good band or something.
He had that authority. He had that power. And one thing about, so if you're going behind the bar and grabbing a bottle, right?
So that's like one of these, like a whole bottle.
Whole bottle, sealed.
You sell the sealed bottles to one of the customers.
Yes, sealed. Okay. So if you got a bottle and you pay $60 for it, you know, and you could go to one of our customers and be, hey, let me get 300. We're not forcing you to buy it. You know what I'm saying? You buy it.
Yeah.
You know?
Some people want to buy a bottle and have a good time.
Boom, he makes a sale. Oh, $300. Okay. Yeah. An hour later, I got a waitress like, hey, you know, so and so sold another bottle. So I just keep that in mind. I didn't say nothing. So when I seen them clock out, when everything, you know, was dying down, I look at the register like, hey, the money was not registered in the register. So I'm like, okay, that's $600. I don't give a fuck if the bottles were fucking $70 or $80. I'm saying I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about, you know, we got the band to pay, we got the DJ to pay, and we got security to pay, which is honestly that equaled out to probably like $1,200, $1,300 in one night. Yeah. So if you're making $600 in bottles, you know what I'm saying? As a restaurant, you contribute to your restaurant. If you want to keep $100 off that, I'm okay with it. Being like the main investor here, like I'm okay with it. You know, you did your job, put the money where it goes. Oh, they're walking like towards the door. Hey, come here. Hey, where's the money for the bottles? Oh, I made it, and what do you mean you made it? I told the people I'll buy you the bottle in the morning. And I look at him like, what? Like, what do you mean buy you the bottle? I'll buy the 2 bottles in the morning that we sold. And this is not me saying it. He's saying this in front of multiple people. 20, 30 people. You know what I'm saying? And people coming up to me like, what the fuck just happened here? Like, I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, it does not work like that. You know, this is a restaurant. And as a restaurant, you know, when you sell something from here, it does not go in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? It goes to the restaurant. You know? Like I said, I'm okay.
Maybe kept 100 or something.
No issue.
But put the other 500 in there so we can keep the restaurant afloat.
This dude was taking $600. The bottles I think were probably like $80. So he's like, well, you know, I'm gonna go buy the bottles. I'm making a whole profit of fucking $380 or $400.
Buys the 2 bottles, keeps the 300
so I'm
for
like,
him, and
so I'm like, what the
puts the bottles back.
You know, that was one of the many issues that was going on. And like I said, you talk. This dude talks. You know, you posted stuff. Get the facts. You know, get the facts like this lady right here. Get the facts like this lady right here.
What'd she say?
So 4 months ago, this lady comes, she inboxes me, right, on my business page. She's like, who are you? So I'm like, I'm so and so. What business do you got on this restaurant, on this establishment? So I'm like, you know, I'm the main investor, you know, part owner, whatever, owner. And she's like, you're not the owner. Like, what do you mean? So and so is the owner. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, he told me that he was the main one, and that the money that I lent him, I was the other owner. I'm laughing like, what the fuck? Like, no, this is fact. These are facts right here. These are facts. So I'm like, okay, hold up. I'm like, hold up. So I'm like, so how?
This is Spanish too.
Yeah. So how did you become the owner? And she's like, well, I lent him $30,000. I'm like, what the fuck? Like $30,000. These are facts. Bro, you could go in inbox her. I don't know if she'll respond. But I don't know what he's taking care of from this point on. But all I know that she was upset. You know, he borrowed money from her and promised her like a percentage of the restaurant. You don't got the right to give her a percentage. You know what I'm saying? You're not even. I don't even want to say you're part of this restaurant. You are, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? You did good what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? When he left, whatever, I bought the Tex-Mex menu. And we was slammed. People were coming. People were liking.
Richard was cooking for you.
Yeah, Richard, good
Ramirez,
cook.
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Richard. He was doing a good job.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, health department. Why are you cooking brisket when your menu is this? So I'm like, I submitted the paperwork. I don't know if she was out of town or whatever, but we did get a little bit carried away. You know, you're supposed to go through health department, you know what I'm saying, procedures. So yes, I might have jumped the gun, but you know, I wanted to do something different just to change the scenery. So
like
when
Tex-Mex type deal.
So people were liking it. She came, shut it down. You can't serve that. You know, you shouldn't be doing things without submitting the right paperwork. So, you know, I shut it down. That's when business started going down. And I had the Cumbia Kings here, and nobody knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows what was made, you know what I'm saying? You know, we had a good night, a very good night. You know, you figure, you know, there's almost 300 people, 30 ahead, 50, almost 50 ahead, you know, and that's, you know, do the numbers, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not out here posting shit on Facebook. You know, the thing is, like, we did good, and I was looking forward to doing better things, you know what I'm saying? Bringing more, like I said, positive things.
Yeah.
You know, giving people opportunities to come and you know, show out. You know what I'm saying? And they know it. The people that were coming here and me paying them out of pocket. Not him, not the restaurant. Me paying them out of pocket for them to show out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if people can't respect a positive thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get all the negativity. Like, oh, your restaurant's dirty. You're engaging with people as an owner on Facebook. And man, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, like I said, when you invest on something, you know what I'm saying? I didn't just do it for myself. You know, I didn't care about the money, bro. I swear to God, bro. The money was a plus, but seeing all these people happy, bro, like, was crazy. Like, bro, I had this whole fucking place.
Yeah. And what's crazy is, Jack, is like, you've been coming to this place for so long. I remember when it was Big's and when it was like Backyard Bar, all of them, like, I've always seen you here because like you've always been around this neighborhood. So it was kind of like a proud moment to actually own it. You know what I mean? And run it. Wasn't it kind of cool to have it? And
it was temporary. It was temporary.
It was like in the beginning, you know what I mean? And then after you got stressed out with all the bullshit.
It was temporary, but you know, not a lot of people will be up here smiling, you know, taking a big L like that.
Yeah.
Hey, I could bounce back.
Yeah.
You know, people were like, you know, saying like, oh, messaging me, oh, that's why you broke and this and that.
Yeah.
People don't know that assets, when you got assets, you know what I'm saying? Assets, properties, whatever, got the same value or more as a paper money.
Of course.
Like if I
and they go up. Houses.
If I fuck up, you know, did something, but you know, I still got assets. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't hurt me. You know, it did. You know what I'm saying? But to bounce back from it and be smiling, doing drinks, like hey, you know,
it's all good, man, because you got to bounce back, bro. Look at like me. I went to prison 3 years. I got out. For real, dog, I thought I was like, damn, what am I gonna do when I get out? But I started my cleaning business. Now I got this podcast. You're gonna bounce back. You like looking at everything you're doing, bro. What you need is an event center. No restaurant. No none of that.
That's
shit.
why I say like
you run some good ass events. Get some good shit. Get like a good DJ. Get like my podcast. Like you help me, we're gonna promote it. We'll promote your center. We'll get like a bunch of like I know a lot of artists, DJs from local. You know a lot of people, probably more than me. Saint Dave, fucking Sly, F1, all them. Like you could do just an event center and then just bring some live ass shows to Toledo.
That's what I'm.
Fuck area, do. Fuck the restaurant. Fuck all that bullshit. Go ahead.
That's what. Juan Gotti, you know, a couple of days ago, he texted me, hey, I seen you guys close the restaurant. So like, yeah. What are you doing next? So I'm like, I'm doing events. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could invest in events, you know, and you know, what people don't know that entertainment is where the money's at. Having entertainment and having liquor is probably better than having a restaurant. Restaurants they're not too profiting. If you have a restaurant just selling food and not liquor, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, because it's gonna be hard. Now, if you got a restaurant,
it's really regulated too.
Dude, having a fucking restaurant, look, having a good restaurant, having a liquor license, having entertainment, we had it all.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we had it all. If this person would have just shut his place down, you know, and just followed, you know, did the right thing. Don't be greedy, you know, don't be stealing, don't be fucking, you know, throwing me under the bus, you know, like I said. When I knew this man probably for like 2 months. Hey, can I borrow this much money to buy a truck? So I'm like, yeah. And these are facts. You know what I'm saying? Black Escalade. Boom. Lend him the money. Don't even know this man. I didn't know if he was gonna pay me back. I knew it was like, hey.
So you let him borrow the money for a truck?
For a truck, and so you know, he pays me back in partial payments, whatever. Did I get the full payment back? No. No, you know, I got, you know, why the reason I didn't get fully paid
You crashed it.
Crashed his truck.
Oh.
So now it's fucked me, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I crashed my truck, so, you know, I mean, my insurance only gave me so much.
So he never paid you?
Nah. But the thing is, like, you know, we had that mutual respect for each other. Well, you know, we're gonna make money. That was our future plan. We're gonna make money, and it didn't work out. But the thing is, now entertainment, I want to continue with it. I am gonna bring future artists. I'm in contact with the Mexican OT. So him alone, I think he'll probably bring like 300-400 people. Yeah, because in this region, he hasn't been in this region. So I'm thinking that he'll bring some people. Yeah. So this venue was pretty big. It was good, but the Cumbia, I think I could have fit more people in here. Yeah. So what do you think? Maybe you're gonna just like be able to rent places, or are you gonna try to get a place like for yourself one day? Right now, man, it's hard. Like to get the right venue. It's expensive, but you could find, like, if you find it at the right price, and you rent it or whatever, or if the venue like got the liquor license, hey, let them make the money for the liquor. Yeah, the liquor sales, get the money at the door. Yeah, like the ticket prices. Yeah. So, like the Canelo fight. Bro, let me tell you about the Canelo fight. The Canelo fight, we ordered it, right? I actually ordered it. It was like $4,000. $4,000? Yeah, just 4,000. To have it on all the TVs? Yeah. And I know somebody around here, they I don't know if they were having it or they mentioned it or something. And they was like, oh, well, we're having it too. So a few people was having it. So I'm like, fuck. I looked at him and I was like, bro, I fucked up. I fucked up. Even charging $20 at the door, $10, whatever it was. We're not gonna make out. And fucking 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, this bitch was packed. Oh yeah? Bro, I was like, what the fuck? Like, when Canelo started fighting and all that, they started coming? Yeah, it was slammed. It was slammed. And so there is money into that if you buy There is money in boxing, UFC. Pay-per-views, stuff like that. Yeah, pay-per-views, there's a lot of money in there. And it's expensive. Having a liquor license, it's expensive. Because you got to buy for every TV or something like that? No, well, it goes by occupancy. Oh, okay. You got to get occupancy. Like find out how many people is going to be here. Because if it's like 200, that's what they go for. Yeah. But then I'm cool with the dude that actually does the promotions, Joe Promotions. I got his personal number. Like, hey, I'll give you the best discount. And the Canelo fight was, I think probably more. I think if it was almost 200 occupancy, it was probably like $5,000. He's like, hey, you can get it 4,000. Yeah. Good luck. Yeah. I got that at the door. Yeah. Got that at the door. All right. So the main thing was like you wanted to the haters on Facebook, people talking shit, like that shit gets annoying, right? Like when you're trying to do something positive, you're trying to bring a good restaurant with good atmosphere, with good entertainment, but all these damn haters, all these people calling like the department, the health department, like why do you think all that is? Like what the hell? Just hating ass people? I was doing something good. Yeah. When you're doing something good, I think it's just like you're trying to leave the streets and trying to leave all that bullshit behind and trying to do something positive with our lives. Me too. I'm the same way, bro. But we still don't get that 100% backing from our community. The same people that was like, they was loving it when we was doing bad shit. Yeah. But when we start doing good shit or trying to do good shit, it's like you get like resistance, or like people ain't like happy for you, or they just think that you're trying to be like a show off or something. That's do you what feel it is. Like that? Just, being a show off. Because, I mean, if you got haters when you don't got nothing, when you got something, can you imagine what you're gonna have? Yeah. That's times 10, times probably 100. And it don't bother me. Like people think, Jack's doing bad. Jack's this. Jack. Bro, if y'all knew, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't put nothing on Facebook. I don't put my life out there no more. I used to be like that, putting my life out there. Yeah. And now, it's just about the family, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That family. I mean, you're not doing bad because like you just had this, you invested a lot of money in this restaurant. Just that painting, how much you say you paid for that painting? About $7,000. He paid $7,000 for that painting. They're about to primer over it. But like, okay, so I believe that everything in life happens to us, but we have to learn a lesson.
Like, what is a lesson, like for like someone that wants to start a restaurant, what is the lesson you learned throughout this journey?
Partners are the devil.
Partners are the devil?
Partners are the devil.
Like basically go in on it for yourself?
Yeah, partners are the devil. A close friend of mine told me that, you know, even before I started, he's like, Jack, partners are the devil.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's that mean? No. I knew what it meant, but it didn't absorb to me till
now.
Bro, I was like, bro, you was 100% right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was right, and you live and you learn. So in order for a person to have success, you know, you got to go through these type of failures. It's crazy, but it's true. You know, did it hurt? Yeah, you know. But am I gonna stay down for it?
No.
Nah.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Nah, you gotta keep going, bro.
Hey, we gotta keep going, man. You know, I got a family, so I mean, we gotta keep going. You know, hey, shout out to them. Kudos to them. You're doing good. Hey, more power to you. But now the people know how much of a slam ball you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I mean, I did something good. I helped you out. Never fucked you over. You could never find anything on paper, you know, and say, you know, this is how he fucked me over. Never. Did
you ever steal anything from him, do you feel? Does he think you stole anything from him?
I would never steal. You know what I'm saying? That's just, after I was, you know, when I was 18 and under, I was a fucking thief. You know what I'm saying? I stole, you know, broken houses, whatever. After, you know, I went to boot camp, you know, I had that mentality like, hey, that's not the right thing to do. You know, you can't take from people, you know, and then that's what my mom and, you know, my parents told me, like, hey, that's not right, because people work for this shit, you know, and never, and especially in my own shit, like, how can I steal for myself? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got all, like, you know, there's no reason for me, like, to even steal, you know what I'm saying? I got too much invested, like, why would I steal for myself? Like I said, I got too much to lose. You ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? That little investment you had in there is like, hey, you probably made it in the first 2 months you were here, taking stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got videos. You know what I'm saying? Videos and fucking, you know, witnesses. Witnesses are times 10, probably a lot. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers coming after the fact. No, hey, you know, I seen it. In the first week, I get a complaint. Hey, can I talk to you? Like, hey, one of the workers in the kitchen. Did you know that we lost almost $3,000 of food? What? How? Nobody knows. And these are facts. So I'm like, how the fuck you lose $3,000 in food? So I talked to him. He's like, oh, well, somebody upped the temperature on the freezer, and they froze all the food, so we threw it away. Never, you know, I left it alone. That's $3,000, bro. That's $3,000.
What do you feel that he was doing with that, taking it to the other
I mean, so
you don't know?
These are facts I'm gonna put out there. So if you got a running restaurant, you know what I'm saying? You got a running restaurant and you're profiting, you're making money, whatever, liquor license, you know, you're making money. And whatever comes out of here, you know what I'm saying? If you take, say, whatever, a box of tortillas, you got 30 packs of tortillas, whatever, you're getting that for free. You know what I'm saying? You're getting that for free. You're getting the meat for free. So if you're selling our meat and our tortillas in another establishment, you're getting 100% profit.
So the other establishment,
like, bro, like we don't know that, bro, we know what you was doing, you know, and it's out there. Like, if people want to believe, that's on them. I don't give a fuck. But these are facts. A lot of, you know.
You got facts. It all. You got a bunch of stuff right here.
Hey, I'm ready to go
if anybody tries to sue you or anything, you already got like a whole package right here.
Ready to go to court.
Ready to go to court.
Ready to go to court.
And you got videos, you got security camera. He showed me a bunch of stuff before we even started talking. So if anybody wants to play with you, you got it all on record, right?
On video.
All right. So is there anything else you want to say to anybody before we get going?
Man, you know, just, you know, like I said, don't trust anybody. You know, partners are the devil. And if you want to invest, you know, restaurants are good though, but there's no money in them. There's no money in them. Entertainment, liquor license, but small little bar, little small menu. This dude fucking brought a fucking a phone book menu the fuck is I'm like, this motherfucker spent $3,000 on a fucking phone book menu. Like, what the fuck?
It's too big.
What the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of people don't know. I failed before. I failed on a food truck. I had a food truck. I failed. I bounced back. You know, got this. Imagine if I bounced back again. I went from a food truck to a restaurant. I failed both. Guess what's next?
Yeah.
You know,
what you need to do is bring a venue. Like you ever heard of Venue 18 in Fostoria?
Yeah.
Bring one of those, like a Venue 18.
Just you know, little bit of rent. Not paying too much rent. Liquor license probably costs probably from 20,000.
You should do it downtown, bro.
Downtown.
Yeah.
No.
And then Big Yogi'Z Garage. I'm gonna help you. Because the thing is, I like what you're doing. I don't like this restaurant shit. When I came here, I was confused because I was like entertainment, but then at the restaurant, and then like you were asking people to leave or go pay for the ticket. So there's certain things that I was like, man, you know, it would work better certain different ways. So I think you have a really good idea, bro. You just gotta focus and don't get no one involved next time. Just
I got a bad temper. You know, my temper is like I shouldn't be, like I said, engaging on Facebook. Like that's bad. You know, I learned from that. Like it's bad. You know, you can't sit there, you know, and give them, you know, how you feel, because once you do though, they're gonna keep doing it. You know, making fake profiles
and talking shit.
Like, man, get the fuck out of here. Like for real, like, you know, I'm out every week. You know what I'm saying? If you got a personal problem with me, hey, you know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about, you know, that street shit anymore. You know, I try to do something good, positive, and you know, it hit me in my, and it's like I said, it's your own race. The Mexicans on Facebook. Oh, fuck this restaurant, motherfucker. Like, the fuck? Like, who does that shit? Like, I don't see the white people going to Jay Alexander say fuck Jay Alexander. I don't see none of that. Or the Chinese people say fuck Jing Chuan. Like, it's like, wrong. It's wrong, bro. It's wrong.
Like they try to nitpick because of whatever. Like maybe they're mad at you for something back in the day or something.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes people do shit like that. All right, man. So we done? You think
we done? Yeah. I appreciate you though, man. I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you, and I think that we can make something happen, man. And
we definitely are.
I think you should get me involved, bro, because I'm trying to do something positive, and I know people talk shit about everybody. They're gonna talk shit about you. They're gonna talk shit about them guys. They're gonna talk shit about all of us. But if we
once the video posted, Jack and Yogi's probably gonna fucking do something together.
Yeah, let's do something. Let's really do it. Like, I'm trying to grow and I'm trying to be a positive influence. We can try to grow and we can get a venue, like I don't want to be your partner. None of that shit. Just like when you do that, Venue 18, I'll do some podcasts there, you know, with your venue. We'll do some podcasts there, and I don't want to be partners. I want maybe you sponsor me, I sponsor you, I come do some videos there. You know what I mean? You put the logo of your venue in the back of my podcast, and we grow like that. So that's the kind of stuff I want to do.
Logos. Put copyrights on them because people will steal your logo.
Yeah.
Put some. Hey.
That's another thing you.
Yeah, man. My logo, man. Hey, it is what it is.
Because you're the one that came up with that logo.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. That's.
And then they start using it over there at the other restaurant.
Somebody called me about a few months ago. Hey, you know, they're over there selling these shirts with your logo on it. I'm like, what the fuck?
So they
who does that? Like,
so they
bro,
took your idea of the logo
and profiting off of it, and not getting a fucking single cent out of it.
Yeah,
like it's crazy.
They probably just seen you like a cash cow. Like you were gonna just run. you were gonna help them run their business and run everything else.
But now you know I'm doing something good though.
Yeah.
If you could do that, if motherfuckers could steal my logo and profit off of it, you know.
Yeah. You let motherfuckers borrow.
I could have done it. I honestly, like, people were calling me, hey, I'll have $300 shirts done, you know, sell them for this much.
Yeah.
I just never had time. You know what I'm saying? I never had time to do it, and you gotta understand though, like when you do stuff like that, even little small profits, like when you run in a store, you know, people are selling candies or pops, you know, they're buying them for fucking 30 cents. They're selling them for $1.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you're making 70 cents off a fucking pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine if you have shirts, cups, fucking all kinds with your logo. Hey, that's profiting. You know,
buying for $10, you sell them for 30 or 25.
It costs them mind to do it though, but it's just, you know, I don't got the time.
Yeah.
You know,
that'll come. Eventually, you could have did that shit, but they didn't give you no time. Everybody was hating so much. All right, Jack.
You know it, man.
It's all good, man. You know,
Appreciate you, man.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And every single time we fall, we learn. And from that fall, we come back up. The only time you fail if you stay down there, bro. If you stay down there, and that's when you fail. But if you come back up, it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Give them something else to hate about.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for watching Big Yogi'Z Garage, the rise and fall of Gallo D Oro. But it is what it is. This guy, the restaurant might have failed, but guess what? He's coming back. Let's go!
Hey, y'all go show love to their home, man. Hey,
let's go.
That's some fucked up people, man. That's not even cool, though. Y'all go show love to their home.
Let's go.